Good morning, guys. So it is day one carb up for Two Bros. Meal one going in. So if you didn't know, if you bake your cream of rice, you get a cake. So we're having cake for breakfast and I'm going to show you. "125 grams creamy rice, cream of rice, 25 grams of whey, 25 grams of honey and 20 grams of almond butter with the remainder of the whey on my blueberries. So we get a fuck off cake for breakfast. So tell me that is not fun. So I'm going to dig into this, watch the rest of Fuad's podcast.
How much size he's losing. Like, okay, that side choice, I suppose, is like, try to look as flat as you can. I mean, he didn't turn at all. But I love the physique of Stefan. I forgot the last name, Matala or something. But he still needs a good old year, to improve in size.
You think it was? You think he should have stayed in Classic?
We are at the service station. We have our next meal. Not fully made up yet. Chantal working hard. So we're going to eat, get back on the road. We're 2 hours away. So we are back at another Starbucks with another meal. We've both got meal 4 going down. This beautiful English weather. So we are about 45 minutes away. Just stop for some food, and then we'll get there, get a shower, and then it'll be pretty much straight to training. But easy just to stop on the way. There's no rush here today. It's just a travel day. We'd only be sat around in the hotel anyway, so we just made our way down. Got a decaf. Both of us got a meal. Henry's on chicken, jasmine rice, peanut butter, and jam. And I'm on cream of rice, a squares bar, a rice cake with honey and peanut butter. So Martin gave me 150 grams of jasmine rice, so I've had to kind of mix it up because of travel, because I didn't have that prepped, because he'd given me meal by meal. So yeah, so we're going to eat and then get to the hotel and we'll catch up with you there.
Oh shit.
Tan not done, we were late, so registered, 10 in the morning. Let's drive.
Yeah, go for it.
So this is what prep life looks like when you're living out of a hotel for a show. Chantal with her chicken bagels. We got the air fryer set up on the spare bed because there's no fucking table. And there we go. Time to chill, eat a meal, and then get to bed. Steak and chips. Cut that bit, babe. You can cut that out.
Okay.
Air fried steak, because that's the best we can do today. Cooked medium. Yep.
Eddie's keeping their family updates coming wherever he is. Thanks to 99% network coverage. It pays to be connected.
food with them, okay? Yeah, like sport, easy. Yeah. Even easy without protein, isn't it? Yeah, the food falls down. Just eating those meals is just bare bones, yeah. You know? What you want? 2 bagel thins, some jam and peanut butter.
Can't make it, she's otherwise occupied. Love Jordan taking over the stage over the last year and a half. Was the last time I think it was here, maybe a year ago. But Jordan's doing a great MC role, and it's unfortunate she's not here. But for me on my side doing MC and bodybuilding shows all over the world, it's great to see more female MCs in that role. So can't wait till Jordan gets back. But as I said, this is the MPC Worldwide Vitae Plant Classic. 23-26, switch please. Front double biceps. Front lat spread. Relax, side chest.
Yes, Luke!
Relax, back double bicep. Back lat spread. Relax, turn around. Your favorite most muscular?
Yes!
Thank you guys. Thank you judges, thank you gentlemen. You'd like to exit stage and get ready for your next class if you have one. For Luke Porter.
Yes, Luke!
All right, thank you, Luke. All right, let's have our gentlemen on that front center line, Abby. We're going to have Mohammed, Douglas, James, and Luke stand directly in front of our judges as we pass it over for the first time today to our head judge, Big P. Thank you, Billy. 24-22, switch please.
Yes, Luke!
22, stay there. Front double biceps. Side chest. Relax, back double biceps. Relax, turn around, abs and tights. Relax. Your favorite classic pose. Yeah. Your favorite most muscular.
Yes,
Thank you guys. All right, thank you judges, thank you gentlemen. Abby will take you backstage
Luke, number 42.
Quarter turn.
Come on, Marius!
Go on, Henry!
Quarter turn to your right.
Yes, Henry!
Quarter turn to your right.
Yes!
Yes, Marius!
Quarter turn to your right. Thank you, guys. All right, thank you, judges. We're going to split our boys 2 and 2. 5 also join the group, please. Gents, front double biceps.
Yes, Henry!
Relax, 42, 51, switch. No, for 52, you stay on your face. Good. Guys, listen. Focus and listen to numbers. 52 and 51, switch. Thank you. Front double biceps.
Yes, Henry!
Relax, front lat spread.
Yes, Henry!
Relax, side chest.
Come on, team!
Relax, back double biceps.
Come on, Henry!
Relax, back lat spread.
Yes!
Turn around, ups and tights.
Yes!
Yes, team!
Relax. You're gonna just write your numbers. Thank you, guys.
Yes, Luke! Yes! Yes, Luke!
All right. And taking the first place title of True Novice in Men's Bodybuilding, 24, Luke Porter.
Yes, Luke!
And congratulations to Douglas Davies in that top 4. We'll see Douglas later on, but ladies and gentlemen, there's your top 3. Congratulations to Mohammed James and Luke Porter, your True Novice champ.
Yes, Luke!
Abby, please present the 3rd place award to 26, Karthikeya Sharma. Silver medal goes to 25, Connor Collinson. And taking the novice title as well as true novice, your champ, 24, Luke Porter.
And if I'm loads, hold on, get it given now. They're actually on the sheets.
Where are we going, Luke?
It's a shag 5 guys.
Thank you.
Good morning, YouTube. So we are 4 days post show. Obviously at the weekend I had my first Two Bros experience, and I cannot explain how good the whole weekend was from beginning to end. So I've had a really good regional season. I've competed in 5 classes, 4 shows on regionals, and I've won all 5 of my classes. So this year was my last year competing as a novice. Obviously I took a substantial break between 2013 and 2022. I came back and did a show. Wasn't happy with what I presented, so dived straight back into an off season and worked with a few coaches along the way. After 2022, I worked with myself for about 12 months, and then I joined SAS, which was cool. Different approach. Again, I'd heard good things, and I wanted to kind of experience his methods of coaching. So I was with SAS for about 6 months, but his lack of, personal touch to coaching wasn't particularly motivating for me. I don't need my hand being held. I don't need, we didn't gel. And I feel like in coaching, if you want to push to your highest level, you need someone who's there, understands you, listens, remembers week to week what's going on with shit like that. So I've always had a massive respect for Martin on condition coaches. So I moved to Martin in June 23, June 23, knowing that as an English coach, he's probably the pinnacle of what I see as a coach. Quite similar to my approach from what I'd seen, and I thought the way our teaching styles and our communication styles were, it would be a relationship which would work very well, and it clearly has. Taken me through 2 push phases, and into prep, it has been fucking flawless. I've had so much fun. And then moving into this competition season, which started on the 31st of August, I've gone beyond my expectations of what I would have achieved this year. Obviously, my goal was to pick up a regional win at PCA. Didn't really have any other expectation except to do PCA regional and PCA finals, and in the end I've ended up doing BPA Superhuman, PCA Manchester, IBFA Cumbria, and Tubro's Aquavitae regional qualifier, and I've picked up 5 golds. It hasn't sunk in. I feel like I might have a moment of reflection after all the shows are done, but while I'm in the thick of it all, it's not really being processed. I'm not ready to be proud of my achievements. There's still work to be done, and it comes regardless whether it's novice class, first timers class, open class, finals is going to be a different ball game, and I am ready to sort of bring in my best this next 3 weeks. So coming back to the weekend just gone, travelling down to Essex, 6-hour journey down. Chantal was an absolute saint. She drove the whole way there. We took a couple of little breaks for food, but she just literally fucking nailed the drive for us, allowing me to eat and sleep, which is really important for me pre-show. I hate driving. I don't find it comfortable. So being able to put my feet up, feet down, and relax really helped. The actual process itself, so we got there, we were late because of just traffic and shit going on the motorway. We got to registration, missed our tan slot, but they said don't worry about it, come first thing in the morning, which to me was like fucking brilliant, because I hate sleeping in tan, and my body's funny. I don't know if anyone else is like this. It comes to life after a hot shower. So being able to know that I can have a shower in the morning and freshen up and then get tanned and get on stage was like, this could work perfectly. And for me, the whole process did, because I felt fresh on Saturday morning. Everything went really, really well. I had a bit of a wobble on Friday night. Simply because going back-to-back shows has taken its toll on my body. My body sort of like jumps up in weight, feels a little bit softer. Obviously a 6-hour travel down there. Friday night I just didn't feel content with the look I had compared to the week before at IBFA, where I felt that was our best look. Everything was bang on for IBFA. I felt fucking good. I was confident backstage. So we woke up Saturday morning. I woke up much harder than I was on Friday. So I was much happier. I was like, right, okay, I'm in the driving seat here. We can sort of see where we go. Henry and I went for our ritual morning coffee at about 3:30 in the morning, which was lovely. They are moments that I really, really will look back on with pure nostalgia and remember these moments. Obviously, I look forward to more opportunities like this, and the goal being, whether it be on an amateur stage or a professional stage, us to be doing that at 3:30 in the morning, sat in a hotel in Vegas for the amateur Olympia or professional Olympia, because I fucking love Vegas. I've been 3 times. I've been to the Olympia once, and I don't sleep. I get up, I go and sit and have a coffee in the casino, play some slots, relax and shit like that. So I've already got thoughts in my head about the future, and you know, it's hard to top these moments, but there's so many ways to sort of like live your sort of like the life you want and the dreams you have. And for me, it's about, whether it be Henry or anyone else, literally just getting to these places and appreciate them. I've done the same with Nabil. We've been up early, we've sat, had coffee, had deep chats before competition days and lived in the moment. So we did that first thing, ate a meal, came back, went for our first nap at about 5 a.m. So we did that. Chantel went to the gym, she did her cardio. She's full on in prep mode herself now for Thailand. So it helps having a partner who's driven and dedicated and understands to a good degree of what I'm doing, and she's doing similar alongside me, because it just makes everything so much easier for us both. So we did that, and then it was tan time. So when I got a tan, it was an early show. Tan was flawless. Pro tan were great, and the tan is evidently not the best in regards to alcohol content because it dries so quick, which is great for shows, but you can feel it sucking the moisture out your skin. So having the tan on for the least time possible suits me because my skin dries out very quickly. I'm doing like 4 shows in quick succession. My skin is a little bit dry no matter how much I moisturize and shit like that. And I fucking hate moisturising, so I don't do it enough. So coming around to the show, love the layout. You know, I always feel like PCA, you prep for 16 to 20 weeks, you're thrown on stage, it's all done in 10 minutes. You go out, do your compulsories, your mandatories, do your routine and award straight away. You don't really get a moment to appreciate what you've done and what you're doing, and also be around the people who have done the same thing. Whereas the way Two Bros ran it, where we went out, did our sort of quarter turns, a presentation of yourself, and then the comparisons. Then you're sent backstage for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, while all the other male bodybuilding classes come out and do the exact same. And then you're brought back out for your routine and the confirmation round, which is the awards. Being able to be backstage with like-minded athletes, and just being supportive to everyone there, and you know, little things like, yeah, you can use my dumbbells, have you got any honey, I need to touch your tan up, shit like that. Just making sure everyone's having a fucking boss time. But also for me, it was being backstage with Hen and us both competing. It was nice because obviously as a coach, being backstage is cool, but being a coach, being able to manage that while competing, you know, you'd think would be relatively stressful, but it's not with Henry because we've laid out the plan early in the day. He's competed now 5 times, 6 times. So he knows what's expected of him. I just need to keep on top of him with timings and things like that, which I'm very good at. It's, you know, I've got this like matrix system in my head, which just processes and knows exactly what I'm doing. So as soon as I come off stage, it's like my mind goes straight to Hen, and then it's like focused on him. As soon as he's on, it's like, right, I need to go and get ready again now. Obviously I took the win in True Novice and Novice, which was cool, both good classes. Still waiting on some feedback from judges, which I'm really excited to see. And Henry came just outside the top 6 in the most stacked, to use a bodybuilder term, super heavyweight class I've ever seen. And as you know, super heavyweights aren't a fucking joke. They are the biggest, the most muscular athletes on the stage. It's very rarely a lightweight, middleweight, or even a heavyweight takes the overall win, because the supers tend to just be laden with muscle, condition, and Two Bros like the big freaky gnarly look. And so for Henry's first season is in an open class, in the biggest open class, to step on and just come outside the top 6 was a massive win for us. Obviously we go into every show wanting a win, but setting our expectations and realistic expectations was the biggest thing for us this year. You know, we didn't just dip our foot in the deep end, we fucking dived straight in, and he fucking proved his worth and his sort of ability to stand amongst giants. So it was really cool. Both walked off extremely happy, you know, full of absolute joy and memories that'll last a lifetime for that show. We got some cool pictures backstage, which again is something which I've really focused this year on doing, because moments pass us by and I don't give a fuck if people say fucking hell, he's got his camera out again. It's everything to me is looking back and seeing the positives of your life. And if that's by capturing a moment, fucking capture it. Don't give a fuck who's around. Just do it. So we headed home, had a few snacks on the way. We nailed the protein bar, which we both haven't had for about 20 weeks in the auditorium. You know, it was nice to be able to try an ESN protein bar, considering I'm sponsored by them, and they were fucking good. Could have ate about 4 of them. And then, you know, a small bowl of granola on our way to Five Guys, because I've been craving granola for God knows how long. And then always crunchy nut clusters, by the way, top tier granola. Even if you class them not as granola, they are the oat sort of standard. Got to Five Guys, had an incredible Five Guys, and headed home and just relaxed into it. And then for me, I knew I had 2 weeks and I knew what I needed to do. So for me, it was 36 hours to just forget about being a bodybuilder, because no matter how much I love it, I do love to forget about that side of life, and because it has took over my life for 24 weeks. You know, the discipline required and everything else, you can't waver. So Saturday night went out for a meal, went terribly wrong. Took them an hour to bring me a starter, so in typical Luke Porter fashion, I just stood up and fucking walked out. They did give me a £50 voucher though to come back, so I probably will go back and try it out, because there's some things on the menu I do want to eat. Ended up having a Nashville cluck, which I hardly ate, to be fair. I think, you know, when you go past it at night, so I ate the sandwich, had a mouthful of loaded fries, and that was me done. And then Chantal had ordered some blondies, so I polished off the remainder of them blondies. Woke up a kilo heavier than stage weight, so I was like, yeah, that sounds. Had a great breakfast with my brothers and their partners. I put some pictures up of that because it was insane. Bamboo in Liverpool is officially my breakfast place now. I don't think anything's ever compared to it. I hope Martin doesn't watch this, but I had 3 breakfasts. So yeah, I had poached eggs on sourdough, poached egg stack, which was hash browns, and then I had French toast with Milky Bar on it, and fuck me, I could have ate it twice over. And so when you finish a meal and you don't feel shit, I was like, I've digested that really well, so knowing that must have been some good food. Then relaxed through the day. We had fajitas at night. Again, didn't overeat. And then I was right back on it Monday morning. Weights jumped to 106. So that's 10 kilo above my lowest weight. But 2 days back into normal, 3 days back into normal rhythm. It's Thursday morning this morning. I'm back at 99 kilo. So 2 kilo off my lowest weight, really. So no concerns. I've got 10 days to bring it in. And a little bit more condition, which will happen. Hopefully get a high day across the weekend, because I am fucked. I'm just so tired. But we head into finals with a slight expectation. I want to place top 3 in all 3, but I'm not arsed now. It's about enjoying the experience. I've got to the finals. I'm in shape. So we just roll with it and just bring our best package, fight for everything on stage. But I just want to enjoy it now with little to no pressure. For me, obviously people are welcome to come and watch, but this is the moments where I'm literally just going to zone in and focus on me. I don't give a fuck who's there and what they expect of me. I just want to get on stage, enjoy having been invited to 3 finals, display what I've built this last 2 years on top of what I already had, and then draw the season to a close and decide what I'm going to do, because I've enjoyed this year so much. Do I want to compete again? Do I not want to compete again? I feel like if I was to compete again, it'll be relatively soon, you know, whether it be next year or latest year after, simply because it'll be an easier prep. I can stay in better shape, I can push a bit harder for less time, and we just sort of see what happens. But we head into finals. I will not be doing a YouTube until probably finals weekend now, where it's back to back, so it'll be a long one there. I just don't see the point in just documenting how mundane my life is right now, and I'm tired, training shit, food's boring. You know, the odd high day, it's like I don't want to get my phone out or my camera out and just film it, because I want to be present in eating, because I've had little food for so long. So we will catch up over show weekend next weekend, which is back to back over 2 days. We have Two Bro Saturday, PCA Sunday, and it's going to be a hell of a weekend because Two Bros haven't got us on stage till 5 p.m. Saturday night, and then I'm back on stage Sunday morning, probably around about midday, and I've got to travel 2 hours from venue to venue, so it'll be a heavy one. So keep updated with things. I hope you've enjoyed this clip, and you know, please reach out over anything you're interested in regards to competing. Coaching, you know, I still coach a fucking hell of a lot of people. If you're interested as a first timer or a novice, I seem to have them stepping stones perfectly aligned for those type of people, but also can happily work with super heavyweights because I'm doing it as we speak. Yeah, so that's me signing out. Have a great rest of your week, guys, and weekend, and I very much look forward to giving you a run through on how my 2 shows go next weekend. Peace out.